Hey, what's going on, everybody? So, 2021 Orange Bowl's over between Texas A&M and North Carolina. Texas A&M gets the win, 41-27, and one heck of a game. I thought it was a pretty good way to end the bowl season, minus the national championship game we got coming up here. And I thought both teams played hard. They played to win. No excuses from North Carolina, unlike the Florida team. But I mean, looking at that game, if both running backs, Michael Carter and Javonte Williams, Diami Brown, and Chaz Surratt play in that game, I'm not so sure North Carolina doesn't come up with a win. But man, they played hard. Like I love seeing teams, despite what's going on, that go out there at the end of the season and try to finish things the right way. It's good for the fans. I think it's actually good for them in building momentum in the future. I totally understand players that opt out because they've got NFL careers in front of them and they don't want to get hurt in what's called a meaningless bowl game. I'm not so sure I would agree with meaningless, but I get it. I 100% get it. But I'm glad that we were able to see a good game tonight. And North Carolina, you have to feel good about what you saw this year. I mean, defensively, it's a little questionable, but I think next year you're going to be in the thick of it. In fact, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I think this team, you're losing some star players, you're losing some big time producers on that offense, but you get your quarterback Sam Howell coming back. I think you might be able to compete with Clemson. I mean, we'll see what Clemson's all about. I mean, they're going to be the cream of the crop in the ACC, but one game, who knows? You could pull it out. And that's just what it's going to take. But Mac Brown, man, a lot of people thought his coaching days were numbered, and here he is competing in the Orange Bowl with a depleted roster and almost pulled the upset. So congrats to him. Offensive coordinator for that team is great. He ain't going nowhere. I think you guys will be in good shape. Jimbo Fisher, hey, people kind of criticized him. They paid him $75 million. A lot of people were saying he might be overpaid, and he hasn't really produced. But hey, if you're an A&M person, this is the best season you've had in 30 years. Okay, 9-1 in the hardest conference in the toughest division in the country. Only loss coming to the number one team, Alabama. So I don't think you can be upset with Jimbo Fisher at all. And this was a heck of a season. I like Kellen Mond. I always thought he was a good quarterback. Honestly, never thought he was a great quarterback or a quarterback that played consistent enough to really get you one of those big time wins over the elite programs. But I mean, this is a good season. This is a good season for A&M, and I will say I think Notre Dame was the right team to make it into the playoff. I know some people might disagree with that, but hey, you ended the year with an Orange Bowl win, so congrats to you on that. Looking forward to see what we got next year with A&M in the SEC and North Carolina in the ACC. We see how it plays out, but just wanted to come on here, say congrats to both teams fan bases. You one heck of a year. If you're a North Carolina fan, man, be proud of your boys. They went out there and they balled out, no excuses, unlike some coaches and some teams we might know about. But hats off to you. You guys take care.